Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's Dr. Crypto here, and I hope you're all ready for today, because at the end of the day, we've got the FOMC meeting. What is Jerome Powell going to do? Is he going to be going cutting rates, and is he going to be loosening on the QT tightening? Well, we'll find out today. But in this video, I'm going to talk about CRO, Crypto.com, BTC Dominance, the Federal Reserve, and a little bit more. So before I start, smash that like button, give us a subscribe, and also give us a follow on X as well. It's Dr. Crypto 76. Give us a follow on there, because at the end of the day, your support is always much appreciated. So CRO had a nice little move to the upside, and we know why that was. It's because obviously Crypto.com CRO met with the President of the United States of America, which is supersonic bullish. Market cap sitting at 4.92 billion and sitting at $198 million in 24-hour volume. Bullishness is 90% and bearishness is only 10%. But looking at this chart at the moment, we can see here we're still slightly below that 20 EMA. We're well above that 50 and the 200 EMA, which I like to see. We've got a lot of support at the moment around about that 17 pence mark. A lot of bulls have created a lot of support around there. And obviously we went down to there, and obviously they pushed us back to the upside. But what I want us to see is keep on going above that 20 EMA. I want us to get that momentum, that volume up, to smash through that 20 pence. Because at the moment, we keep testing that 20 pence. We reached up to about 23 pence. But obviously, more times we tested this, the weaker that area of resistance becomes. And the weaker it becomes, the easier it is to smash through it. And we get some really mega bullish news. Maybe something to do with the quarterly burns. When we get news about that, that could be a catalyst to smash us through that, to knock us straight up well past that 20 pence mark. Because I'm hoping at some point we smash through that with volume. That's what we want. We want that volume to come in and the bulls to really push us through that. Get us up to that 30 pence, get us up to that 50 pence. That's what I want to see with that 20 EMA as our support with continuation to the upside. So, but like I said, the trigger waves are getting tighter. We've got a green dot here as well. And I do think once that Bitcoin dominance starts coming down, we get some really, really bullish news. Obviously, all the news that comes out of Crypto.com is always bullish, but we want to get some really chunky news come out, which is going to be the catalyst to make our way up to the upside. Just like it did with BNB, with their quarterly burns, their automatic quarterly burns. If we get news about that, I think that's going to be a big move, catalyst move to the upside. But we can see here, I'm not going to butcher their names, but obviously with that with the golfing as well, you know, with the showdown, obviously there's a big price money here to win up to 10 million in crypto. I think it's CRO coin, but Crypto.com are sponsored. It's on the showdown. It looks like these two characters here, Rory and Scotty, have been given a Visa card from Crypto.com, which is obviously, by looks of it, is the Obsidian. So they've been rewarded to that. So they now Crypto.com card holders and CRO holders as well. And I think let me know in the comments below. I think the prize money is in CRO. But you can see here, this individual here, Bleacher Report, who's obviously not into crypto, says, you know, I don't know a whole about crypto, but this is some good motivation to do some research. Scotty and Rory, Brooks and Bryson to win 10 million in crypto. So obviously, this is another catalyst for getting more people on board in terms of Crypto.com. Extremely bullish and that. But look at Crypto West here. Give this guy a follow. I follow him on X. He gives a lot of great alpha. I'll give him a follow. He says here, Chris meeting the real Donald Trump is significant. Few crypto exchanges, CROs, get the opportunity to meet the US president. Crypto.com continues to build relationships that matter. Earning seats at the table to drive a meaningful change to the crypto industry. This is why CRO will be above $10 and climbing. I totally agree that in the future, I do see crypto, CRO, getting up to that. I really do, because they keep on building. What were they talking about today? Yesterday, what were they talking about? I wish I was a fly on the wall. Was it just Chris from Crypto.com there, or were the other exchange CEOs as well there? It would be nice to be a fly on the wall, but he's right there. $10 is definitely in play. Maybe not in this bull market, but in the future bull markets, I really do think so, because everything they're doing, the partnerships, the roadmaps, the Cronos chain roadmap, everything they're doing is super bullish. Nothing I say in here is financial advice, but But if you're selling your CRO now, and I know everybody's in a different financial situation, but if you're selling your CRO now, right at the start of this alt season, when nothing's really gone euphoric yet or really mega bullish yet, it's absolutely crazy. I see people selling their CRO. I absolutely think it's crazy. And then they're the ones who get all angry and salty when we're getting up to that $1 and they've missed the boat and they end up buying higher up. So, everybody's in a financial different situation to what I am. So you do what you need to do. But overall, mega bullish in terms of crypto.com. But looking at the Bitcoin chart, don't forget, the bull moon has started and the bull moon has only just triggered. But if you notice one thing, all these dips that we're having on Bitcoin are just basically 8% dips. Rounded tops, 8% dips. Rounded tops. And all the time we get a rounded top, it's an 8% dip. So we're getting another rounded top here. An 8% dip will take us to around about that $100,000 to $101,000. So what I'm expecting today is obviously we're going to get a lot of volatility. But overall, we can look here. We are also still well above that 20 EMA, well above that 50, well above the 200. With that 20 EMA, has been absolutely picture perfect for Bitcoin. Look how it's tested that 20 EMA and up. And now we've got a nice area of a distance from that. And I want us to get further away from that 20 EMA. But it's continuation to the upside, first bullish moon, and there we go. On and onwards and upwards. Now, like I said, we could get a pullback today, so bear that in mind. But Bitcoin Archive is totally right here. Google searches for Bitcoin are repeating the exact same pattern as of 2021 parabolic run. Surge and pullbacks for the first 2 weeks of December. 100K, it's a new 20K. Next move is going to be absolutely massive. And he is right. We are here. If you can see on the chart here, if I zoom it in, we are here. This is where we are right now. And I totally agree with him on that one. I really do think $150,000 is definitely on the cards. Could we get to $200,000? Look, some people say absolutely not. But look, this is Bitcoin. Bitcoin will do whatever it wants. It likes to surprise a lot of people. And we can see here, Bitcoin returns as well. Q4 has been nice and spot on. Look, 64% up. We're higher than where we were in 2023. Look at that. 2024, 64% up. So don't forget, Q1s are always mega bullish as well. Q1 as well. So obviously, we can see the returns. January's always been, it's a bit of a mix and match still, but obviously a lot of green returns. And we can see here, average returns 56% generally on Q1. And Q2 was about 26. And then obviously, is this one of those ones next year, May, sell in May and go away kind of thing? Maybe. I don't know. But obviously, it's looking bullish for January and February as well for the crypto sector. But Bitcoin dominance, again, look at this very point for altcoins. Is actually basically we come down quite a bit here. We came down to 55%. We've come up to around about 57.8, and we're still holding around there at the moment, but we're coming up to an area of resistance here. Now, obviously, if Bitcoin starts shooting up again, obviously that would mean dominance could end up rising again. But we come up to a bit of resistance. Maybe it might flatten off and we start coming back down again. So watch this very, very carefully. We can see here USD dominance is on the rise. Obviously, we don't really want to see that. But obviously, people may be anticipation of today's FOMC meeting. So, but overall, we've got the FOMC meeting, and I said it's very, very, very interesting today will be because obviously this is the last one of the year. We've just got to bear in mind what's going to happen today. Are we going to get that rate cut? Well, we can see here on the rate cut, CME total rate here is at 95% that we're going to get a 25 basis point cut. I'm in total agreement. And potentially what's the futures going to be in 2025? Because at the end of the day, what we have noticed with the Federal Reserve, they have been reducing their balance sheets through quantitative tightening of Q2. So will we get some news today? I'm watching his comments today. Will he start loosening on this quantitative tightening? Because if he starts loosening and he starts rebuying, the Federal Reserve starts buying again, that is going to be really good for risk on assets like crypto, like the altcoins, like the stock markets again. Because if that's going to happen, that is going to absolutely send altcoins rocketing, in my opinion. So I'm watching what his comments are very, very carefully. Now, don't forget, if you are trading as well today, be very, very careful. Risk your trades, risk your leverage, or don't trade at all today because it's going to bring a lot of leverage. What I'm hoping to see today is, yes, I'm hoping we get a little bit of a dump on Bitcoin and the stock markets pull back a little bit prior to the meeting. Because what tends to happen is if we pump into the meeting, what tends to happen is we pull back when he's talking and we end up really pulling back quite hard. So, but on the other term, if we pull back now, generally, not guaranteed, but we may well pump up after the meeting. So just bear that in mind. It brings a lot of volatility into the market. But also, we can see here a lot of Bitcoin ETFs have come in at 493 million. Like I said, while people panic sell, institutions are buying. And we can see again with Ethereum, 144 million have come in again. This is stronger than it was on the 16th. 144 million came in. So we know like the Ethereum Foundation have been selling. That's what I've been hearing on X. Don't know if that's true or not, but I don't know why they're selling. But anyway, the institutions keep on buying Ethereum. So you just got to bear that in mind. So exciting times ahead. Exciting times for CRO. I think CRO Crypto.com for 2025 is absolutely bullish. Selling now is absolutely crazy in my opinion. Nothing I say in here is financial advice, but one thing I will say is don't forget, Christmas is coming up. People will be going on holidays. People who do investing, trading will be going on holidays. And what happens then? The whales, the market makers, the exchanges will manipulate the market significantly because volume's low. And what will happen is they're either going to pump it right up or they're actually going to dump it. Now, if they do dump it, it could well be a DCA opportunity because when it comes to Q1, I'm expecting bullishness to re-enter the market again. So just be very careful when it comes to the markets during the Christmas period. We see it all the time. It gets highly manipulated. So just be aware of that. Like I said, nothing I say is financial advice, but smash that like button and give us a subscribe. Your support is always much appreciated. And I'll see you soon in the next video. Take care.